What is narrative theology? For applying Bible verses. Have you ever wondered how the stories in the Bible connect to your life today? Narrative theology offers a fascinating way to understand Scripture by focusing on the stories within it. Instead of viewing the Bible as a list of rules or doctrines, this approach sees it as a grand narrative of God's relationship with humanity. At its core, narrative theology emphasizes the importance of story. It highlights how the Bible is a dramatic account of God's actions and interactions with people. Jesus Christ often takes center stage in this narrative, showcasing God's saving work throughout history. When interpreting Scripture, narrative theology encourages us to look at verses within the larger context of the Bible's story. This method helps us avoid misinterpretations that can arise from isolating verses. By understanding the broader narrative, we can grasp the intended meaning of specific passages more accurately. While the Bible contains many propositions or statements, narrative theology views these as part of the larger story. The propositions support and illustrate the narrative rather than standing alone. This perspective allows us to see how the teachings of the Bible fit into the overarching story of God's relationship with us. So, how does this apply to our everyday lives? By focusing on the narrative, we can see ourselves as part of an ongoing story with God. This connection helps us apply biblical teachings to our daily experiences. We can relate our struggles and triumphs to the stories of faith found in Scripture. Engaging with the biblical narrative on a personal level can lead to moral and spiritual growth. As we reflected on our place within the story, we can deepen our relationship with God. This approach encourages us to think about how we can continue the story in our lives. Moreover, narrative theology fosters community engagement with Scripture. When we share and reflected on these stories together, we can deepen our understanding of God's character and actions. This shared experience promotes a sense of purpose and identity within our communities. In today's world, narrative theology provides a framework for applying biblical teachings to contemporary life. It encourages us to view the Bible not just as an ancient text but as a living narrative that continues to unfold. By connecting the ancient stories with our modern experiences, we can find relevance and meaning in the teachings of Scripture. In summary, narrative theology is a powerful approach to understanding the Bible. It allows us to see the stories as part of a larger narrative, helping us apply Scripture to our lives in meaningful ways. By engaging with these narratives, we can grow spiritually and connect with others in our faith journeys.